For a lawyer show, it sounds like the behind the scenes were absolutely insane on She-Hulk. Dance parties, pajama days, here's hoping the CGI department wasn't so swamped they could join in the fun. Ready for a day in the life of a Hulk? Number 1. Improv is not everybody's strong suit. Tatiana Maslany and Mark Ruffalo loved improvising together. Actually, a ton of their little things managed to make it into the show, too.
We found like weird, little digressions off of the script.
Ginger Gonzago is the most amazing improviser.
I think I had a couple injuries to my ego when I improvised something once and it wasn't funny.
It's amazing that we move through life improvising day in and day out. But once in front of the camera, it's suddenly considered a talent that some people don't have. Number 2. She-Hulk is customizable, guys. Since the character is all CGI, so are all the outfits.
So She-Hulk has 25 outfits, which is a crazy amount of different outfits.
Most CG characters get 1 outfit, 2 if they're lucky, 3 if it's their birthday suit.
She has to be in court, she has to be casual, she has to be kind of working out.
The outfit that stands out as an impressive accomplishment, though, is her sequin gala dress.
I think there are over 1 million sequins that sparkle.
And here's the dress before it got CGI-ified, worn by the stunning Malia Arrayah. Number 3. All the heroes get to run around with cool capes, and Mark Ruffalo's in his jammies. Ruffalo has always felt insecure about his mocap suit, often being the only one on set to have to wear the thing while all his co-stars got cool costumes. Although, there's not much to be missed there. All the costumed actors wish they were in Ruffalo's position because those things are uncomfy. But anyway, Mark and Tatiana bonded over the mocap suit.
Wearing the gray mocap suits with the camera in the face made them feel other.
Hulk has always felt like an outsider, so it's fitting.
And they really use that to bond.
Mark's been alone for so long. 10 years, 8 movies. 8 movies in your pajamas? Psh, we can do that in one weekend. Number 4. Hitting below the belt is not a super move. Jameela Jamil was kicking butt while suspended from wires. One shot that didn't make the cut was of a very obviously painful crotch kick. She begged to have it left in the show, but alas, it was cut. The heroes generally have a moral code and aren't usually the ones to kick below the belt, so it makes sense. Too bad though, that reaction is priceless. Actually, let's just play it back once. Number 5. Accidents happen. Oof.
Someone did fart in a scene and I'm not allowed to say who that was.
Any hints?
But I feel like maybe she'll tell you herself.
We're guessing it's Tatiana, but who do you think it was? Number 6. Turning green takes a little more than anger. Okay, one thing we don't get is why they didn't cast Malia Arrayah in the role of She-Hulk to begin with, and have a similar looking actor play human Jennifer Walters.
Because I'm 5'4" and she's 6'7".
Malia is 6'5", portraying a 6'7" character. It's close enough. The CGI animators are all exhausted as is. This must have just been overwhelming, given She-Hulk is entirely CGI. Well, maybe there's a good reason for the casting, because Tatiana kept throwing off Ginger, who kept seeing the comic book character come to life.
I kept bugging her. I'd be like, oh, I see the comic book again.
That's some extremely good casting. Perhaps Tatiana, in a moment of fourth wall breaking, just crawled out of the page when nobody was looking. So the CGI work was so intense on this show that they had to create a new position. There's a CG lead, which has never been done on a Marvel television show before. Number 7. She-Hulk is being dubbed the party set.
So Tatiana and I started a dance party.
There was a strange thing that kept happening during some of the scenes where we would end up dancing.
With Benedict Wong, Tatiana Maslany, and her stunt double.
I feel like dancing was a good in for me into She-Hulk.
Benedict Wong would DJ for us in his character outfit.
Wong actually had his DJ gear with him on his last day. So when they say dance parties, you know they mean real dance parties. One day, a thunderstorm shut down production, which resulted in one wicked dance party on set.
We just kind of kept going in a circle trying to grab different crew members to join our dance party.
We would find excuses for dancing to happen either off camera or on camera, even if it made 0 sense.
Number 8. The superpower of production. Malia was fitted with a muscle suit before trying on every single costume that would need to be CGI'd later on. She also had to be painted up in the green makeup. While being considered the most shy by her co-stars, they found out many fun facts about her oh so slowly.
Humble, but like multi-talented.
Yeah. You can do a bunch of art. I think she raps.
Number 9. We are not talking about a nicely cut lawn. No. When you need something to look at while you're acting opposite a giant CGI She-Hulk, look at a cardboard cutout.
A stick on my head that had this kind of like vacant green face.
Just imagine how hard it must be when you can't look at your acting partner's expressions, just the boring cardboard cutout face. Number 10. Can you guess who's the snackiest?
I'm always taking leftovers from Jessica and trying to eat them in the scene.
Maybe Nikki is the next Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. was notorious for doing the same thing. Ginger's a snacker and would bring some weird snacks to set, like chicken chips. And every time you look at her, expect to see a honey stick in her mouth.
You always had like a honey stick in your mouth.
Number 11. We didn't think Marvel let anybody do anything by themselves. Jameela Jamil plays our new favorite villain, Titania, and a first from what we've heard is she gets to do her own makeup on set. Like seriously, that's unheard of. She's got a sense of humor about it too, saying she was lucky she got to do her own makeup because it saves time and meant she got to sleep more.
Who runs the world? Me. I do it by myself.
Ginger Gonzaga got to work closely with the costume designers and makeup designers on her look too. Once she had anything that felt a little too loud or defiant but chic and fun,
Then I felt like I was Nikki.
Ginger had a story behind every single look she wore too.
I knew there was like a lot of curation, but I didn't know it was like...
See if you can figure out each one on the rewatch.
We tried to base all of our looks on some women in history, sometimes just a disco ball.
Number 12. Comedy needs grounding.
Jameela Jamil was the only choice for me.
Sometimes when you write a character that's absolutely ridiculously out there, you need an actor who can tackle them with grace. They need the comedic chops, but also the ability to ground ridiculous ideas in something real.
I knew that she could bring reality to a character that is so out there.
Number 13. She-Hulk is breaking down walls. All the walls, not just the fourth one.
It all has this tongue-in-cheek, self-referential thing going on.
No, Marvel isn't taking a huge creative risk here. First off, Deadpool. Second off, it's in the comics.
In the comics, she broke the fourth wall and was super meta.
Number 14. Next time, pick somebody your own size. In the opening of the finale, She-Hulk was not played by Malia Arrayah and was actually played by a man, Devin Lewis. Only for the dream sequence, though. Number 15. There's nobody named Jen in this show. Why are they chanting it?
There was a time where everyone needed to chant She-Hulk and we were all very tired.
They started chanting Jen Hulk instead, in a very unsettling and weird tone, thanks to the sleep deprivation.
And it was just very, very creepy.
The things you remember sometimes. She-Hulk, lots of dancing, pajamas, awesome food. Are we absolutely sure it was a film set and not a slumber party? What we wouldn't give to be invited to that. Of all the Marvel sets in the world, which one would you have loved to hang out on? Let us know in the comments, and thanks for hanging out with us here at The Things.